Morning folks, how are we all doing? Well, I'm currently stood outside Greg's by Tredegar House in Newport, waiting for this gentleman, Papa Smurf, also known as Papa Smurf on two wheels. Bit of a dual vlog come review day today, depending how things go. So I thought we'd film him riding in. He doesn't know I'm doing this. Here's on his little T7. Right, catch you all in a bit. I'm going to say hello. Toodles! One, two cameras recording. Okay. Right, as you can see, I am on the Tenere. Papa Smurf's Tenere. Give it a go. Because I've never ridden one before. And it's very tall, even though he's had it lowered. Ooh, long clutch movement. So, first ride review of a T7 Tenere that feels about 9 foot tall. Oh, we're off. It's got a fair bit of go in it. Very quiet. Very nice gear indicator. Okay, yeah, mirrors are okay. Riding position's quite nice. Quite a solid seat though. But he did say this is a lowered seat. And he's lowered the suspension, so it's still a bit tall for me. And you can feel the slightly knobbly tyres. Oh, brakes are lovely. Clutch is a very long way out. I'd have to buy adjustable levers for that. Okay. I'm riding like an absolute novice here. Because it's not my bike. Oh, she's got a bit of poke in her. Fair dues. It moves. It definitely moves. Quite a bit of wind noise, which you'd expect for that dinky little screen. But then I'm used to a naked. So what is it about a T7? Well, it's got the MT-07 engine, 73 brake horse, I believe. Don't quote me on it because I honestly don't know. I haven't really looked into it. Dry weight is something, I think it was wet weight of 205 kilos, something like that, I don't know. It doesn't feel heavy. Feels tall, feels very solid. There goes Papa Smurf having a play on my bike. And it sounds lovely. Okay, this is taking a little bit of getting used to. Bars don't feel that wide actually, considering it's an off-road bike. They are quite tall. It pulls lovely, fair dues. The question would be, could I live with it? Well, at the moment I don't know. In all fairness, it pulls really well. I'm not trying, but it pulls well. I gotta behave because it's not mine. Yeah, that clutch would do my head in. Front brake is really nice. Gear change taking a bit of getting used to because he's set up for himself for off-road and stuff. But it's got a bit of go in it, in all fairness. Back brake's nice. Yeah, not being very helpful as far as the review goes, am I? Give me a minute to get used to it because I'm quite enjoying this in a way. Where are we? There we are. How does she handle? rather well. I think his heated grips are on. Keep forgetting this thing is not a BM. Well, let's turn them off. Happy days. So yeah, it's a nice lightweight bike to ride. Obviously I'll have to adjust things to suit me. But it's quite nice to ride. The seat is very firm. Papa Smurf did say that he's got a lowered seat and lowering links on it, and it's still a bit tall for me, which is what bothers me, to be honest. Quite a bit of wind off that small screen. Oh, standing up is lovely. Yeah, you see why he set the levers the way he has, because standing up is quite nice. Riding position is nice, you know, you're upright. I'm actually slightly leant forward, which I prefer. Bars are okay, I probably prefer them a little bit wider. Well, by a tiny bit, but that's just personal preference. Legs are nice and slightly leant back, which is comfortable. Sorry, I should have shut my visor, probably the wind noise is terrible. It's a nice bike. To be fair, it's got plenty of grunt in the motor. Consider it's a 700 twin, parallel twin, with 70 odd brake horse. It's got a fair chunk of grunt in the motor. I'm in fifth, I'm opening the throttle, she's pulling quite well. So that's good, I like that. As a road bike, I don't think it would work because the tyres are too uncomfortable for me. So I do tend to do a few hundred miles at a time. I suppose I get used to them. Papa Smurf. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, my bike sounds lovely. I'll catch up with him in a minute. Right, let's give it some. Oh yeah, it goes. An awful lot of wind buffering at speed, mind. I get absolutely battered with the wind, it's quite loud and noisy. I think that would definitely put me off. Now I know I've only done a 10-minute ride on it sort of thing, but I don't think this is a bike for me, to be perfectly honest. It's nice, it's a cracking bike, don't get me wrong, but for me, even with the lowered seats and lowered suspension, it's too tall. The wind buffering on my helmet is horrendous, and I'm wearing a standard lid, not a peaked lid. If I was wearing an adventure lid, it'd be even worse. Right, we're just going to head over to Tintern Abbey. There you get the other camera going. I've adjusted the suspension setup for Papa Smurf into dynamic, which stiffens it up no end so he can have a play in twisties. And if he stuffs it, he's bought it. Yeah, he's really loving that bike. I'm pleased. I'm not so keen on this one, I've got to be fair. Like I say, this is an awesome piece of kit. for somebody who is happy to ride this sort of thing. I'm not. It's not my cup of tea. Camera's off for a minute. Gonna hit traffic. Oh dear. Papa Smurf, you need to get past these guys, otherwise we are going nowhere. Go for it, mate. Go for it. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Go, go, go. Oh, he's a little cautious. So my mind. Well, the handling on this bike is superb. In all fairness, considering I'm on an upright bike, well, basically an off-road bike on semi-off-road tyres, very soft suspension, she's handling beautifully. This is mainly what I wanted for this sort of riding, but I just don't feel confident on it, I've got to be honest. I can hear Papa Smurf's having fun on that. I'd say he's probably in third gear and just playing with throttle. In all fairness, he's not touching the brakes. Good man. Keep missing the gear change because of the position of the gear lever. That's down to me and not the bike. Excuse me. Fair dues, you can have a bit of hoonage on this thing, can't you? Let's be honest. Bars are wobbling slightly. That's probably down to the tyres. Time to take the lead. I think we've just run out of twisties. Oh well, who cares? That was fun. What I'll do at the end now, I'll put up a list of the specs of the bike as far as I can tell off Google. Please do check details for yourself in case I'm wrong. Really nice bike, very capable off-road from what I've gathered. I know Papa Smurf has taken his off-road. Where's the gear lever? There it is. Very good road bike. It just doesn't suit me. So there we go. Let's say I'll rattle up all the specs etc. that I can find now. Not the bike for me, thank you very much. Awesome tool. Papa Smurf, that's Papa Smurf on two wheels. Check out his YouTube channel because he's doing a review on my BM behind me. Please do check out his channel. Thank you so much for letting me borrow your bike, mate. It's been an education. Or as one man once said, it's been emotional. In the meantime, folks, whatever you are doing, please be safe, ride safe, and of course have fun. And most importantly, just to keep Mrs. Grumps happy, or she will give me grief. Toodles! Right, now I need to find a tall curb so I can park this thing up and get off. Oh mother, I'm afraid of heights.